Hello and welcome to the 7th International Uşak Short Film Festival. I'm Ferine, a member of the festival and also a pre-jury last year. Today I am here with Andrea Corsini to talk about his film Ferine. How are you, Andrea?
Hi everybody. I'm fine, thanks.
How is everything going over there in Italy?
Oh, I don't know. We don't know exactly what's going on. We are waiting every day to know what's going on the next, but now the feeling is everything is going to be fine in March, February. This is just a feeling. We can't know, but we hope so.
Well, hopefully everything will get better. This year, because of this, we are having this online festival, and your film is also accessible on our website. I'm sure people will love it. It's a very chilling story. The visuals are amazing. For our viewers out there, I'm going to quickly tell about the synopsis of your film. Ferine tells the story of a strange woman who lives in an abandoned villa between civilized society and a wild forest. Something fierce and threatening is revealed in her behavior, something connected with that forest, a place that hides the true nature of her actions. Let me start by asking, how did you come up with the idea? What was your inspiration for this film?
Okay, yeah, it sounds an easy question, but it isn't, because I didn't start with a single idea, but I start to try to find a character to tell a story between borders of human nature, and I find it could be interesting to tell a story about a character that bring all the parts of the human being, our rational part and our animal side, and try to make a story where we can't judge the behavior because we are both the thing. That was the start. Then I start to build a story around this character and find a way to explore this in a short film. So without many plots in the script, but observing the characters during the journey.
I think having less dialogue really emphasizes the beauty of the visuals and also the story itself. There is really no need for dialogue, and then everything speaks for itself. The way that we saw the woman in the forest actually reminded me of the story Remus and Romulus, but the other way around. Because until we get to the forest, we don't understand what is the motivation of this woman going on a prey. But then when we see, I'm not going to give any spoilers to anyone, we understand that this woman's camouflage is this actually to take a shower, put on some clean clothes, and go into the city.
Yeah.
And I love that. So the villa acts as this border, like you wanted to give, I think.
Yes, but I wouldn't make a short film with a single revelation, but we came with this revelation in the end. For me, was I like to start to make question to myself when I write, and the main question was, which is the real place that she lives? And I wanted to bring the audience to make the same question during the view, which is the real territory that belongs to her now. And that's the reason why we follow her in this journey that go and back, and then we can reveal everything. Yes, I think that is something that with short movie you can make easily, this kind of relation, but in the same way it's so difficult. Because you have to tell a lot of things, but you don't have time to do it. So it's just find the path. To me, was divide the different settings and make the architecture and the setting part of the story.
So if I didn't get it wrong, she actually owns the villa, but she just chooses not to. Right?
This is an interpretation.
Yeah, right? Okay, this is an interpretation.
Yeah. I don't know if you're right or I'm wrong. You're right better than me.
I think it's really good to leave it there for other interpretations. And I also saw that, I mean, I was in love with the visuals of this film, so I checked it out and then saw that you were working with Francesco Di Perro.
Yep.
And you also worked with him in your previous music videos, which
Yep.
you mostly do, by the way, right? You shoot music videos most of the time. And you don't
Start with music videos, yes.
how did you come together with Francesco to shoot this movie? Because I saw, if I'm not wrong, that you didn't shoot a movie before together.
Yeah, this is the first experience we had in feature film, in short film. But we know each other because I work in advertising and music video industry, and as well in film industry as producer sometimes in the past. Now I quit to produce.
Okay.
But with Francesco, we are in a very similar visual way, and is loving to start to develop something and start to bring to the script to Francesco sometimes. And we start now. The director of photography is your first ally.
Yeah.
Not only about the aesthetic of the movie, but about the grammar and the language of the movie that brings the aesthetics. And so we have some work together, and that was the first time we worked together in a feature, in a fiction. And I can say that we are going to work together again because the Ferine will become a feature film. Its expansion has been signed a couple of months ago. Now we are going to have the second script at
That's
the end of the year. And yep.
So is it Beasts of Prey?
Yep. Beasts of Prey is the expansion of. Where did you find it?
I'm online sleuth. So I actually wanted to ask you about Beasts of Prey, but I didn't know it was an expansion actually. So what should we expect from this feature film?
So I have to reveal something because Ferine is in a peculiar way is born after the first script of Beast of Prey. This is a project that I have for 5 years ago started to develop and writing by myself because I didn't find any producer, and any other lie, but just to develop the idea. And when I came across the fact that I wasn't going to make this movie done, I start to say in a kind of strategy, I want to this movie done, and I have to bring to the audience something connected with the project. And I started to develop another kind of story, but with the same theme. I don't know if it's the same character or not. I can't really say that. But the main theme in the feature film is become Ferine, and now Ferine moved something in the script of the feature film now, and there is two projects that is communicating, and now I can say that Ferine is just Beast of Prey could be a kind of prequel of Ferine.
Okay, so maybe you understand how
that villa, for example.
Okay. By the way, I love the actress too. I think she was such a right choice.
Yeah.
With her. She's amazing.
Yeah, Anna was the only one from the beginning, and I think that nobody else could do this kind of acting without dialogue, and just with the behavior and the acting by the eyes. She changed everything. Yeah, she was amazing.
Amazing, definitely.
Yeah, we work a lot before the shooting to find a way to make the character alive in acting and changing, and we start to build some like stages about which is the behavior animalistic in the most way, and we know where, but what's happening when she go outside her territory. She has to wear a mask, hiding the animal side, but sometimes the animal side come across and come outside, no? So no, she's amazing about interpretation. Yep.
And her way of wearing this mask is actually, to take the shower and then put on different clothes, and yeah, that was really interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Very gruesome. I mean, I had goosebumps all over when I
That's good.
So before your film works, you were in Berlin. You lived there for a long time. What were you doing there?
But I start to try to become a director in Berlin. Joining, I shoot my first short film, a self-production little work, and I met these guys from Italy that had a little production company in Berlin, and I joined them just for have this post-production for my short film. When I work as an employee in a company, I didn't make any kind of work in movie. And when I joined them, I spent the week to post-produce my short film. And then I leave everything and I stayed in Berlin for work with them as director and producer and it's become a very good experience because I'm self-employed, so I learn doing things. So I spent 2 years there. Then I leave the company to become a freelance director, to try to become a freelance director, and then I nomad around the Europe still to find the place.
Nice. And now you're located in Italy. I wonder what else are you planning to do except this feature film?
Okay, let's say that the feature film is pretty much the most of the time because
it takes time, huh?
It's affect all my day because writing is a process that you need to keep daily. Even if you don't have a single nice word to write, you have to write. And most, if you have a producer that say you the scheduling about the delivery of the script. So this is the most thing I worked this year. In a strange way, has been good because without any kind of other works about some advertising. I work in advertising, so it means that sometimes I bring my project to make the spot, and sometimes I have set. Sometimes I develop. So my time is spent working in this kind of industry, hoping to make movies next. That's it.
What are your inspiration when you're making your own films? For example, what kind of directors are you more inspired from?
Wow, that's a good question because I have a lot of inspiration. As everyone loves cinema, every kind of film is an inspiration for me. That I don't know, because in the past I can't say that without Carpenter or without Todd Hooper or without Zulaski I wasn't involved in horror movies, but I don't feel so close to the vintage and the old kind of movie. I follow with particular attention the contemporary horror. So okay, let me say that Ari Aster for me now is a good example for a great direction and a great writer as well. But Mike Flanagan, for example, I love it. I love all his works. And but I just watch every kind of movie, not only horror. So I don't know. I watch movies and I find inspiration to the people that make this kind of directing work, good work. So I find inspiration even in the bad movies because they say I don't want to make this kind of. I hope to don't make this kind.
This is not to do.
Yeah.
I see. Well, it was so lovely to have you here, Andrea. And I know that people's gonna love your film. It's very chilling. And is there anything you would like to add?
Excuse me, I didn't got you. Sorry.
Is there anything you would like to add?
I don't know. I hope just first I want to thank you to you and to the programmers and all the organizers because I'm following you as a festival that I didn't know before, and you make a really good, great job. And I really find interesting movies I want to see. And so thank you first. Second, next live.
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe we can welcome you next year or the upcoming years and meet you physically. That would be amazing.
Would be amazing. Hope so. Next year.
Thank you so much for your time, Andrea.
Thank you to you. Bye, everybody.
Have a lovely day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.